Okay, so I was asked to talk about the starter for today that maybe online kids were struggling a little bit. I have gone over it in detail in class, so those that are in class know what's up. But let's talk about this. So the best way to simplify is to write it out. And I talked about that in the help video I did for the um, practice for September 16th. But let's talk about what that looks like here. So I'm going to put a text box here. And I'm going to take this fraction with exponents in it, and I'm going to write it out the long way. So I'm going to open a fraction thing here. And on the top of my fraction, I'm going to have a 10 times, and let's see, I'm going to do, oops, nope, not another fraction. You see what happens? I'm going to do some more times. I don't know how many I need. Okay, let's see if that's enough. Times a, and since it's to the sixth power, I need 6 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I didn't need that last time. Okay, then on the bottom, I have 12 times, and then I probably need 3 more times. Okay, 12 times a, and this time 4 of them. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is what I mean, write it out, because then we can cancel. We know that, we can cancel things in fractions when we have the same factors. And look at all these A's. Those are definitely common factors. So I'm going to just use this pink line. I call this oneing out, because A divided by A is 1. 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 And then I need to take what I have left. I'm going to go ahead and pause and open my Desmos calculator. So you won't know, but I'm going to be gone for a second. Okay, so you didn't know, but now I'm back. I'm going to do that 10 over 12 right here. 10 over 12, and I'm going to simplify that. You should know how to do this without the calculator, but many of you do not. So I just did 10 divided by 12, and it gives me the decimal value, but if I click on that fraction, it gives me the simplified version. That's 5 over 6. So I'm going to have my text box here. I'm going to click back in there. Got to click on text box again. And I'm going to come over here and do equals. Oh, but my text box wasn't wide enough. Okay, equals. So I'm going to do a new fraction. And I know this takes a long time, and if I could write this on the board, I would, but my projector's broken. Okay, so 5 over 6 we still have left. But we still have some things left here on the top as well. I have an A right here, and I have an A right here. That's 2 of them. So that's A times A, or A, and then I'm using Shift 6 to do an exponent, to the second power. And that is the answer. That's how you simplify that. The best way is write it out. You don't have to remember whether you're adding or multiplying or subtracting or anything. Write it out. So I'm going to let you do number 2 by yourself. Don't forget to simplify the 9 over 3 and then 1 out those x's that match up. And I'm going to do number 3 here. So I'm going to open another text box. And I don't need a fraction this time, so I'm going to make my font just a little bigger. Here we go. Okay, so I have all this stuff in parentheses to the second power. In fact, actually, let me move this. Let's do this one. The number 3 is pretty easy, so let's do number 4. I have all this stuff in parentheses to the 4th power. So the stuff in parentheses, 2m to the 6th. 2m, Shift 6, 6. Times, so I'm going to get my equation business going here, times 2m, Shift 6, 6. Now that I'm in the equation editor, it puts that 6 as a exponent But this also means exponent, where you have that caret 6. Okay, 2m shift 6, 6 times 2m shift 6, 6. Okay, and then I'm going to go from there to even more business here. So I've got 2m to the 6th multiplied by itself 4 times. Only each one of these m to the 6ths can be multiplied out. So I'm going to kind of do this as quick as I can. Actually, I'm going to pause you and do it while you're not looking, so hold up. Okay, so here I have it. I got 2m to the 6th right there times 2m to the 6th, see the 6 m's, times, I had to go down to another line, 2m to the 6th times 2m to the 6th. And now I can just say that equals, and I'm going to do numbers first. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 4 of them. So 2 times 2, there's 2 of them, that's 4, times 2, the third one, that's 8, times 2, the fourth one, that's 16. So 16, and then I know that I have m, but the question is, how many of them do I have? 16m to the what power? Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 16m to the 24th power, and that's the answer. That's what I mean when I say write it out. Just write out exactly what it means, and you can come up with the answer. Hope that helped.